Everybody put your hands together for Notorious BFG. Notorious BFG, bald fat guy, that kind of fits. It's kind of annoying being a person of size. I'm kind of a beefy guy. The most annoying thing just happened to me over the weekend. I haven't, well, it's not the most annoying thing, it's the second most annoying thing. I had to take a shit on an airplane bathroom. Try to fit into one of those and make it work. But you know what the most annoying thing of being a guy of size is? Beautiful woman at the table here. Can you see my dick? No? Neither can I. I'm 67 years old. I don't get laid much. The most exciting thing about sex at my age is sneaking out without paying for it. But I kid. I had my moments. I remember back in the late 70s, spring break down in Costa Rica, I managed to have sex with 13 people over the course of 3 days. 13 people over 3 days. I guess I shouldn't really be bragging about it. I got arrested and gang raped in prison. But I did kind of enjoy it. No, but I kid. I've been married 32 years to a beautiful woman, and but it's been my fourth wife. I've had 3 previous wives, but I've never been divorced. How does that happen? My first wife died from eating poison mushrooms. My second wife died from eating poison mushrooms. My third wife, anybody have a guess? What's that? Car accident? No, fractured skull. Yeah, she wouldn't eat the fucking mushrooms. But after 32 years, you know how you stay married 32 years? First off, you find somebody that when they walk into the room, you're just thrilled at the thought of just them being there. They gotta have a sense of humor, and they gotta know and accept you for your faults. And then you hope the 3 of them never meet each other. So, my wife and I, after 32 years, you know, you try to put a little spice in the relationship. So I asked her the other night, I said, would you mind doing a little role playing? And she says, what you got in mind? I said, well, this maybe goes back to my time in Costa Rica, but I've always had this violent rape fantasy. And she looks at me and this look on her face, and she goes, no! I said, honey, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Some people got that. All right, but my wife and I will occasionally fight, and that led to one of the big decisions in my life. She said a few months ago actually, do you think the cat is getting fat or is it me? And I said, well, the cat looks okay, but you could lose a few pounds. And so she was kind of annoyed at that, so I wanted to show her my undying love after 32 years. And so I went and I got I love you tattooed on my dick. Yeah, I love you tattooed on my dick. She wasn't impressed though. She said I was just trying to put words in her mouth. See, the guy in the hat got that one. All right, that's good. I'm actually a practicing attorney. You think after 42 years doing it, I'd be good at it, but I'm doing okay. But I had a decision to make today. Maybe you can help me if I made the right decision. I was entitled to an assistant, and HR sent down 2 candidates. One was a brand new graduate of Texas A&M. She had worked in her father's law office since she was like 13, and she was, would be a good candidate. The other one was a lady, she was in her late 20s. She had transferred from Louisiana to be closer to her son. And, it was a hard decision to make. Who do you think I picked? Any guesses? Young lady, you're engaging. Who do you think I picked? The question was, do I pick the lady from A&M or the lady from Louisiana? Joe, the A&M person? Yeah, well, I couldn't really make a decision on merit, so I just picked the one with the biggest tits. Okay. All right, I have another ending to that joke. I'm going to say it again, and then somebody yell out the one with the biggest tits, okay? Who do you think I picked?
The one with the biggest tits.
Sir, this is 2023. Haven't we evolved better than that? Do you really think that I would be that superficial in picking an assistant to do an important job? Productivity and whether they can do the job is more important than the superficial thing. I obviously took the lady from A&M because they're notorious for giving better blowjobs. Which is the better ending? You like that one better? Well, I'll tell you a little bit about my crazy family. My father, after having 4 kids, decided he needed to have a vasectomy. So he went into the hospital to have the vasectomy, but there was a complication, and they had to remove both his testicles. And they were a little worried what would happen when they woke him up and told him. So he woke up and they said, "Sir, we're really sorry. There was a complication. We had to remove your testicles." And he said, "Both of them?" And I said, "Yes, sir, we're sorry." And he goes, "Well, that's unacceptable. I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue the hospital, but first I'm going to break your jaw." And so the doctor leaned back and said, "You ain't got the fucking balls." Oh, I got the light. All right, I'll tell you a couple more. My grandmother was a trip. She said she once gave a hand job to Albert Einstein. She said it was a stroke of genius. And we have my wife's sister. My sister-in-law had a daughter, and she was acting really peculiar in a medieval sort of way. Well, no, more demonic. So she went out and hired a priest to do an exorcism, see if it would do any good, and it did. The girl calmed down. But my sister-in-law didn't pay the priest, so her daughter got repossessed. I had a brother who got famous at 14 because in a little town in Pennsylvania, he managed at 14 to sleep with his teacher. The problem was, and what raised the controversy, is that he was being homeschooled. Okay, it's a thinker. My sister is a librarian, and she gets really upset when people come in and take out books on suicide. They never seem to bring them back. Well, since I got the light, my name is Notorious BFG. I'm under Notorious BFG, Bald Fat Guy, on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. But I'm most proud of something I just finished. I have posted it. I hope you guys check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. It's my sex tape. It's a fabulous one-man show. Notorious BFG, out.
Notorious big fall risk.
All right. All right. Brasil, one more time, make some noise for Notorious BFG.